Excuse me?
What? Who's there? What do you want?
Could you tell me what happens to the building?
Oh, I sure could, little man. It was a Sunday morning, just like any other. Or at least that's what I thought it'd be. I figured the most excitement I'd have today'd be going home and watching Yentl again. That Barbara, she knows how to warm an old man's heart.
Yeah, she's really something, huh?
Oh, did I tell you I used to be in showbiz? Not many people know this, but I was going to be one of the backup dancers in Funny Girl back in '68. Course, then my mother had to have surgery, so I had to stay home and take care of things around the house. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah, so I come into work as usual. I'm in the chem lab, mopping up the floors, dancing the cha-cha-cha. I'm nowhere near as agile as I used to be when I was younger, you see, but I get by. These hips, they just don't shake themselves the way they used to.
Oh, I'm sure.
Why, back when I was just a spring chicken, the ladies went absolutely wild for my moves. Oh, Saul, what a dreamboat, they'd say. 'Cause I never met one I liked all that much. But such is life. Oh, dear, I'm getting off track again. I'm sorry. I was at the part where I was mopping, right? That's when I start to feel this little tingly feeling in my head. Then all the lights go out and there's this stinging heat and this vibration. Not like an earthquake or nothing, more like when those young hoodlums drive by my place at 3 a.m. blasting their hippity-hoppity music. I don't even want to call it music. It all sounds like womp, womp, womp to me. Like they're trying to melt my brains out, you know? As if all that rocking roll stuff wasn't bombastic enough. Anyhow, at the lab, it was just like that. Except there wasn't any sound. Just silence. So, the lights come back on, but a bunch of power cables get loose. And I'm thinking to myself, well, that's just great, Saul. You're gonna die in this godforsaken lab. Then my whole life starts to flash by. First, I'm a baby, then a schoolboy, then a singer and dancer, traveling all over the world, meeting Barbara. Or at least I would have if Mother didn't have to get so sick and everything. All the way up to this very moment in time. And then, just when I think the end is near, I see the window. Right there, beckoning suggestively, showing me the path to safety. Only since it doesn't open, I have to break it open. So I take out my trusty wrench and smash it and climb right on out. Only it's a bit of a fall, so now my ankle's all messed up. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
I told you I can't go anywhere because of my ankle, remember?
Excuse me? That big chunk of wall blocking the front door?
That better not come out of my paycheck. I didn't.
That's not what I'm talking about. I need to move it to get into the building. You've got to help me push it out of the way.
I'd love to, son, except I can't even get up.
But I've got to get in there.
Don't remember if I told you, but I've got a messed up ankle. I can't even stand.
Maybe I can help you with that. Detective Bennett, ACPD. Something the matter here, gentlemen?
I need to get into the lab immediately. Dr. Morales is probably still in there, and...
Hey, don't look at old Saul. I told you I broke my ankle getting out of the building, didn't I?
This Dr. Morales, is he a co-worker of yours?
My boss. Look, he's in the building. He's hurt.
And you know this for sure. You've seen him.
Well, no, but he...
Well, I'm going to need to go inside and assess the situation.
Can't you just call for an ambulance or something?
Not unless we know for sure that we need one. The whole city's overrun with emergencies right now on account of the blackout. So, as you can imagine, resources are spread pretty thin.
Hey, now, what about my ankle?
I'll drive you to the hospital after I check things out inside. All right, Mr...
Eddings. Call me Ed.
Okay, Mr. Eddings.
Ed.
Let's take a quick look inside, and once I can confirm that an ambulance is needed, I'll call for one.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
Would you, this way.
Okay.
Detective Bennett, could you try giving that boulder a push?
I'm on it.
Whoa. Detective, would you try to boost me up to that window? I might be able to get to Dr. Morales.
All right, but if you see any sign of danger, you come straight back.
I will.
Careful of the glass. Any luck finding your friend?
No, I couldn't get to the lab.
I saw a fire start through the glass doors. I radioed in for fire support, but all the trucks are deployed around the city right now. They're calling in everybody they've got, but we're gonna be on our own for a while.
That's not acceptable. There's a downed power cable causing all kinds of trouble in the main hallway. The sprinkler system is not working, and some leaking water shorted out a security panel and shut the emergency door. We've got to get to Dr. Morales as soon as possible. He's hurt.
Look, relax. He might be fine. You find a way to get me through that window, and we'll find a way through that hallway together.
If we don't find him in time...
Buddy, standing here considering different scenarios isn't gonna get us to him. The only time for worrying is when you have no more options. We're not there yet.
All right.
Good. Now find me a ladder or a rope or something to get my fat ass up there.
Excuse me? The sprinkler system valve in the lab doesn't have a handle.
Oh, that? Yeah, I noticed that too. I've just been using my wrench to turn it on and off. I keep it in the maintenance closet.
Excuse me? You wouldn't be able to unlock the maintenance closet for me, would you?
Tell you what, Sonny, why don't you just take my keys and unlock the darn closet yourself?
Detective, would you mind boosting me up there again?
No problem. Nice.
I'm going to need your help up there.
Let's get going then.